South of 402, I'm on my second lap. Slid through and killed the game, it's time to double back. From Pole Pimpin' playing Who's the Mac. I put the city on my back and I'm just speaking facts.
PDX Radio with your boy Big Rap. We are here with
Uncle John III.
Uncle John III, and we are also here with
Psya.
Psya, what's popping with you?
Man, good.
Yeah.
How y'all doing today, man? Hey, how was your flight?
It was good. You know, seamless.
Yeah.
Yeah. No issues. I'm here. It's hot here though.
It's hella hot today.
Yeah.
So for the people that don't know anything about you, tell them a little bit about yourself real quick.
Okay. Well, I am from the south side of Chicago, east side to be exact. I produce. I write music. Engineer. I've been dealing with this brother 20 years plus. You know, always been around and in the mix. But now it's, you know, I'm at that point where I'm ready to kind of be more of an artist and showcase, you know, what I do on my own, you know?
Yeah. And John, what's been up with you, man?
Oh man, grinding. You know, it's just, you know, consistency patterns, man. You know, we have to be fluent in how well we are with putting the art out in a way where you never forget we exist. So I've just been, you know, crafting that and making sure that I'm consistent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Now that South of 4 album, man, I'm digging that. Been digging that.
My brother.
Yeah. What was your inspiration behind that?
It definitely comes from me being a student and fan to blaxploitation, you know, the Outkast era. And, you know, just fly stuff, you know, fly shit, stuff that makes you reminiscent of the 70s era. And, you know, just when it was cool to talk slick and, you know, have pretty women and just be on some fly shit. You know what I'm saying? So South of 4 represents, you know, the aura of a Southsider or Chicagoan, you know, and that's where the South of 4 comes in, because it's the aura of a Southsider. And that's how we moving, man. You know, that's the series, man. South of 4-3 album on the way.
Yeah,
now your marketing approach for that was way different.
Yeah.
You went the route of making like individual AI stories or videos for that. Man, what was your inspiration from doing that?
Really just attaching pieces to the music, so where, you know, it's not me just doing a drop. I have to have something to represent each release. So I just got the idea to come up with storyboard tales, you know, of each project. You know, I did a 10 series chapter that was dedicated to blaxploitation. You know, you can go look that up. I got 10 individual albums that I dropped that represented the era of blaxploitation, starting with the heist tapes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's where that inspiration comes from. You know, it's all 70s blaxploitation stuff. Pimp, player, fly. You know, all the things that I could, like, you know, relate to just from being a fan or just experience. You know what I'm saying?
Now, have you ever thought about taking those videos and turning them into like a movie?
Yeah. So what I'm doing now is, first I got a content piece that I'm gonna be dropping soon. It's ready. It's gonna be me just breaking down each chapter and why I came up with with each chapter album, and then it's gonna take people deep into the story, but from a movie standpoint, and then I'm gonna go back to the animation at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be real interesting. Just the content piece alone, it's just gonna showcase and break down each chapter album that I dropped, just to explain to people more like where that inspiration come from.
Yeah.
So I'm looking to put that out ASAP. You know what I'm saying? See, what I do is I just line all these projects up, and sometimes I just wake up and just drop them. So that'll be on the way, you know, along with some other little surprises that, you know, people gonna be looking for.
Now I do gotta ask you, how did you two meet?
So there was a mutual friend we had that brought. This guy had like a label at the time. He didn't know what he wanted to be. He wanted to be either a manager or he wanted to be like a label owner and have like a crew of rap artists. So literally he brought like 12 young guys to my house one time. Like it was like 12 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just all rappers. and they were all moving as a unit at the time. And he happened to be one of the rappers. You know what I'm saying? I had a studio at my...
Shout out to First City.
Yeah.
Come on.
I had a studio at my mom's house, which was my bedroom, but I just turned it into the studio, and a lot of people would come there. And this is the same location where he brought all the rappers. And you know, we just had more of the connection. You know, we just bonded. You know what I mean? It worked. It was so easy, and then we just knew like the roles we play in each other's lives, not just musically, but personally too. So we've been together ever since. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's dope. Now, Psya, let me ask you. You're a songwriter, and you're also a music producer.
Yes, sir.
How did you get into music production?
Believe it or not, it's been sitting in the studio with this brother while he was making beats, or some of my other friends that are producers, just watching and listening and being in the room, and then kind of having my own ideas in my head. Like when I'm hearing certain samples being chopped up and listening to how drum patterns are being made, like I can do this shit too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm watching other great individuals around me do it, and like up close and personal. So I started taking bits and pieces of what I learned and started doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
And, you know, over time just got better and better at it. I was always nice with the pen, but like the production, like I love making beats too. Yeah. But, you know, it's been a pleasure just to be around other great minds and watch their processes.
Now, if you could describe your style for music production, how would you describe it?
I'm like very soulful, like sample bass.
Okay.
Yeah. I can venture onto the trap a little bit, but it's in me for like the soul, R&B, jazz. You know, like that's what I vibrate with.
And then, as far as songwriting, what inspired you to start rapping and start writing songs?
You know what? I always like to read and just create my own life stories when I was younger. And I would listen to, you know, other individuals that influenced me, like LL growing up, or Common, and start picking apart what I thought made them like dope artists, and figured out my own way of telling my own stories.
Yeah.
You know, I had influences, but I wanted to be able to tell my stories too. So,
yeah. Now, John, it's been about a year since the last time you was here. You, Bruce, Missy was here. Now, in our last conversation, we talked about fatherhood. You were about to be a father.
Yeah.
It's a year later.
See you later.
Let's talk about it,
man. Yeah, shout out my kids, man. Fatherhood is amazing. The fact that I have two beautiful souls that I created. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, now the legacy can be carried on no matter what happens. And so now, you know, my work ethic it was strong, but it's even stronger before. You know, especially when I look at my kids and they look at me like it's. You know, my purpose is it's that much more now. It's like I go super hard for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, it's a great feeling, man. It's a gift too. You know, fatherhood is definitely a gift. One that I feel like a lot of people don't really understand. Like, it's a true gift. Like to be given, you know, an opportunity to become a father is like it's bigger than life. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely. So you got to treat it that way. You got to treat it as such. And I'm just blessed to be in that position at this point in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Now, how has fatherhood changed your production style, or even your workflow?
It hasn't. I just steady do what I do. I like my kids be with me now. So, you know, when I made South the 4-2 album, they was like right in there with me. You know what I'm saying? They executive produced the album. You know, on these credits for the second album, they on the executive producer credits. So, because they was really with me, they was really sitting there with me while I was doing everything from the beats, the administration. They was all sitting there with me. You know, whether I had one or I had them both. You know what I'm saying? They was with me. So yeah.
Now, Psya, coming up in the game, what kind of struggles have you faced?
Well, I would say really when we was kind of earlier on in this, it was really an issue of being able to truly like showcase all of our talents effectively. Because like for the longest, to really be able to make it and experience some more commercial success, you kind of had to leave Chicago. Yeah. And that's a large part of what we wanted to do. with Stack or Starve is create our own platform, so we didn't have to really move around, because we had known so many dope producers and artists and whatnot, and wanted to be able to showcase their talents to the rest of the world. And you know, at first, not having the know-how or the resources was challenging. Yeah. But over time, we figured it out.
No, we did. We definitely figured it out, because it's all about relationship building, and then having resources, and then also being able to bring something to those resources.
Yes.
Because when you know, as long as you have some type of value to yourself, you know, the other value that you blend with, you know, you guys will do great things. Yeah. It's a struggle to not have something to offer, or someone not have something to offer you, because you never know how that's going to end up business wise or whatever, or creatively, for that matter. So yeah, that's the formula, man. You know, networking, collaboration. That's key. Collaboration is probably the biggest key. I went to a convention where they talked about collaboration, and they spoke on Apple, how they purposely had all the bathrooms like right in the middle of the building. You know, so that when everybody go to the bathroom, they can, you know, congregate and network and build even outside of where they met. You know what I'm saying? It's all about just bringing people together, bringing great minds alike. It don't matter if you the guy wearing a Yankee hat and you got the wild hair, and then you got the whatever. Like you all got different personalities, and you just blend, you know, all the key ingredients to making a creative recipe. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love collaboration. Yeah, honestly. Yeah.
Now, John, you got a new project you're working on, right?
Excuse
me. Not just
that was funny. That was comedy. That was comedy.
You got a bunch of projects I know you're working on. I know you got one. You got Easy O'Hare.
Yeah. Easy O'Hare. Shout out Easy O'Hare, man. It's my brother.
Easy.
Man.
And then you got a beat. Didn't you just release a beat tape?
Yeah, on Friday.
I feel like you drop one every week.
Yeah, Friday.
He doesn't stop.
Friday, put out Chicago Nights 3, which completes the Chicago Nights beat triple series that everyone's loving right now. My new sound is gotten deeper. It's gotten darker. It's gotten you know, more muddier. I want more muddy hip hop, you know what I'm saying? More raw. I want it to feel more bassy, you know what I mean? So still the elements of the sample is there, but right now my ear is just, you know, to really taking it back to that analog feel, and where it sound like it got a lot of mistakes, but it's just so dope you can't deny it, and you know what I mean? Like the griminess of hip hop. I want that sound to resonate more in my catalog, because if you dig deep in my catalog, you'll find everything from instrumentation stuff to loops, and you know, I got every element of music in my catalog. It's just that right now I just got an ear for what I'm doing. So
now, Psya, do you have any dream collaborations? Anybody that you would want to work with?
Dream collabs.
I mean, everybody got somebody. I know I got a couple of people I would want to work with.
There's a number of people I would like to work with. So it's kind of hard to just pinpoint one, but for different reasons. Like, I would love to be able to work with Common or Lupe. Come on, two artists that I've admired, and I mean, swinging for the fences, man. I'd love to be able to work with Hov.
Hell yeah. Now, if say I'm a young artist and I'm out at the crib and I'm hungry, trying to find something to eat, where are you gonna send me to go get some food at?
Depends on where you at.
Depends on where you at.
Yeah.
One, area wise.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then it depends on what type of food you got to taste for.
What you got to taste
because
for, where you at.
Everything at the crib is good.
Yes.
Okay. You know what I mean? Like, there's not nasty food at the crib. It's just all about what do you like?
What you got to taste for.
Yeah. And where you at? You know what I'm saying?
Where you at is definitely important.
Yeah. If you want to risk your life, the food's gonna be way better. You know what I'm saying? But if you, cause for real, like if you pull up to the trenches to get food, it's going to be fire for sure.
Gotta be worth it, bro.
You know what I mean? That's just how it is, and that's how it is at the crib. Yeah. But other than that,
Now back to the fashion. We talked about fashion last time. You still working on your bags?
Yeah,
Bag
so
language.
bag language, new bags,
Yes, sir.
a lot of greatness for this upcoming year. Every one of my next moves got to be the best move. So I'm never in a rush to put out fashion if it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I will be putting something special in the air again when I do. People know when I do drops, especially with the bags, I come correct. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, be on the lookout.
Now, if you could give any kind of advice to a young artist that's watching this video, what kind of advice would you give them? Now, before you answer that, look directly into this camera, talk directly to that artist, and let that little nigga know what he need to do.
Take your time, read, learn. Don't expect the motherfucker to hold your hand for you. Like, because it's all kind of people in this game that will take advantage.
That's right.
And see your talent and see your light and want to be able to harness that for themselves. Don't allow nobody to fuck you over. Ain't no reason why you can't learn the things that you need. Maybe you ain't even the one to necessarily do the things, but there's no reason why you can't educate yourself about, whatever information is out there to benefit your career.
Yeah, and just coming back from what he was saying, do you, but at the same time, make sure what you're doing that represents you is actually you and not someone else. You know what I mean? Because that way you'll get in positions and opportunities for yourself that's based on that. Originality is the best thing you can possibly be or come with. You know what I'm saying? So that's the advice, man. Just pay attention and keep your head on a swivel and don't be too cocky or someone who doesn't want to listen. Listening is everything. No matter how much you learn, you're still gonna want to listen even when you learn. Absolutely. And that's just the bottom line.
And what kind of things have you observed since being out here in Portland as far as the hip hop scene?
It's a dope hip hop scene. Not enough unity, which I've witnessed in Chicago.
Come on.
But the unity is getting better at the crib. But I think here, I don't see a lot of unity, and that can hurt the market and hurt the city. It can do that because you have an out of turn like myself who peep it. That's kind of bad. Even if y'all don't like each other, if you're not working together or like representing y'all town, that's not good for the culture of where you're from and where you put it down with. So yeah, I've seen some of the fakeness out here.
Now what's coming up next for y'all? I know we got the show tomorrow night.
Yeah, show tomorrow night, PDX and Beyond.
Yep.
A lot of dope talent, man. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be we gonna celebrate and have fun on all levels, man. That's what it's about. It's about celebrating, having fun. Everybody just being able to display their art amongst each other. It's like a celebration. We have to really enjoy it in that fashion.
Yeah.
So that'll be at White Eagle Saloon tomorrow, 8 p.m. to start time. By the time this come out, y'all will be seeing the footage. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna be attaching the footage to this.
Yeah.
Definitely. So what's next for you, for both of y'all?
I got the project on the way. My mixtape is greater than your album.
Okay. Yeah. My mixtape is greater than your album.
Yeah.
That is a beautiful title.
Dope project. Blend. Got Jack beats and original production. You know what I'm saying? So that's on the way. And he's got like 4 or 5 other albums. We got concept albums. So we got a project called Sonny and Rico, based on the Miami Vice. Then we got a couple other projects you want to speak about?
Yeah. I got a project with ESCDs on the way.
Okay.
Yeah. Couple joints in, but that's damn near done. I have an actual album that I'm planning on releasing at the end of the year, Signs and Wonders.
Yeah.
All produced by Uncle John. Yeah. We working, man.
It's working.
Got them in the chamber.
And me, just look every week. I'm just gonna be surprised. I'm finna go real crazy though to end this year out. So like I might wake up one day and just drop 10 things. Like I'm really on some. I'm really trying to do things differently than what people. I'm trying to do stuff you've never seen before. You know what I mean? Because it's I can actually do it. You know what I mean? I can literally do it.
Now you definitely doing it.
So I appreciate you. So it's all about like not doing textbook stuff or like what's normal, what's usual. You know, I wanna be able to change the game in my own way too. You know what I mean? Do some things to innovate and motivate. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, every week, man, just be looking out for new content from me. You know, I'm gonna come with new projects, new visuals, new something, new dopeness, something coming every week.
Now tell the people where they can find you at.
Uncle.JoNH3, and you can find me at Uncle John 3 everything. You know, that's YouTube, everything. My YouTube is where the fans are, so visit the YouTube at Uncle John JoNH, and then the 3 lines that represent the 3. You know what I'm saying? Follow the YouTube, because that's where all the dopeness is, all the content, and all the greatness.
Yes, sir. And I'm at Psya Beats, PSYABEATZ. I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I put that on the screen on the bottom so everybody can see
that shit. Yes, sir. Man, appreciate pretty dope experience.
Hey.
PDX Radio, Rappy Dooski, you know my guy. Yeah. You know, relationships are important. I need y'all to understand that. When you build with your brothers, really build with them. And just make sure you guys are able to touch each other the best way you can. Pause. While you're amongst each other in existence in a physical form, you know, because once it's over, man. So do as much as you can as possible while you're here on Earth. And you know, it's all about greatness, man. Legacy. These are the things that we work hard for. Passion, purpose, and you know, a little bit of that pain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you guys got anybody you want to shout out?
Man, shout out to the world. Even though it's a tough time for a lot of people, you know, just kind of, you know, the subconscious is supposed to be a part of, you know, mental health, because the subconscious it works with doubt and fear. You know, doubt and fear is on that side of the brain. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's normal for you to have doubt and fear, but those should be the tools to make you want to just go harder and just do it as much as possible in your way, by defeating doubt and fear. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to everybody who has found a way to endure whatever circumstance that they in. You know, just being able to continuously grind and doing whatever it is that you got to do to make it from one moment to the next. Salute to you.
Period.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's your boy Big Rap. Yeah. That's my guy, Uncle John. That's Psya. And we out this motherfucker, you bitch. Let's go.